Hey everyone and welcome back to The Beast Inside. We're playing as Adam, who has a habit of getting knocked out unconscious. Let's... crap. Can we die from that rock? Let's go back up.
Fuck, the plank is gonna break. That was close.
Oh, where are we?
Let's get back to Emma as soon as possible.
Into the house. Oh, we have all our items. It's getting dark and it's about to rain.
How far am
Okay, let's follow the trail.
I? Emma's alone at home. I must get back to her as fast as I can.
Maybe here. That's not the correct path. Can't go there. Don't think that's the correct way. Nope. Ah, it's an invisible wall. Go here. I think I know where we're going. Let's follow the flashlight. That's a bridge. Not here.
I've left my wife alone and there's a maniac on the prowl. I just hope she's
Yeah, we're
all right.
close enough. Going here from...
Emma! Where is she?
Where is she? Not here. Locked. Let's go upstairs. Or in the basement, maybe?
Emma.
He's been here again. This time, what happened to you? Why do you look like this?
I, slipped and fell into a stream. I'm alright.
He's come back. You hear me? He keeps harassing us. The phone doesn't work. Maybe he cut the wires or...
The important thing is, he didn't do anything to you.
But he could have. Look what I found.
God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you alone.
Did you meet the sheriff?
He, no, I must have missed him. I found the telegrams, though. And believe it or not, the diary I told you about?
Diary?
Nicolas's diary. It'll help me decode them. I just need to find the remaining pages and then...
You're doing it again! Someone wants to kill us, and all you're worried about is work? Why don't you think about me? About our child?
I do think, all the time.
Then do something to keep us safe, and do it fast.
It'll be over soon. I promise. Emma's on edge. She needs to calm down. I better check what the sheriff was up to. Luckily, I've got his car keys.
Okay, that's the car keys. Police report, he never had the chance to write the summary. The same person that turned our life to hell has also brought the sheriff's life to a brutal end. Damn, these are the events that Nicolas mentioned in his diary, so he didn't make up or embellish anything. Too bad I didn't know those legends before moving here. Case number... On Tuesday, August 28 at 4:12, the police station in Windham received a phone call concerning a supposed second-degree burglary on a private property in Blackstone. The caller, who said her name was Emma Stevenson, claimed that while her husband was away, an unidentified trespasser entered the property and punctured the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car. Actions taken. Arrived at the spot at 5:03. Upon preliminary examination, I can confirm with absolute certainty that the tires of Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson's car were indeed punctured with a sharp tool. Footprints left in the mud indicate a man. I will talk to the owner and then, after further examination, I will try to put down my conclusions in a summary.
Where did he get that from? An uncle
Letter with a Russian engraving. Why would someone keep something like this? Was it even a real officer or just some dummy sheriff? Let's go the other way.
What's this? In the late 19th century, the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. What? What the fuck? Am I supposed to believe that my family and the Hydes are one and the same? That's fucking absurd. Someone would have told me if we had such stories in our family history, wouldn't they? Unless it's bullshit. Bullshit invented by the sheriff. He wanted to set me up, mess with my head. Was he even a real sheriff? Fuck, I seriously can't put my finger on this.
So the police suspected Jacob Hyde of killing John Norton, and then Jacob's son Nicolas was put into mental treatment. He mentioned being 10 years away from home in his diary, so it seems he spent that time in a mental hospital. It seems familiar, but I can't recall where exactly I've seen it before. Definitely somewhere in our house. Additional comments. While searching the Hyde family estate, the sheriff and the deputy found a hidden room located directly above the office. Inside, in the dark, there was Jacob's teenage son, Nicolas Hyde, cowering on the floor. They were unable to communicate with him. The boy does not react to any stimuli. Perhaps he has fallen into a stupor as a result of abuse from his father. Young Hyde has been placed in the care of psychiatrists who will decide on his further treatment. The sheriff has issued an arrest warrant for the fugitive Jacob Hyde with a bounty of 500.
Another secret. A hidden room in our house. I have to check it out. That fucker could have even been there when we moved in. Too bad I didn't know about it before.
From the photograph. So this is the fireplace in the office, but this one... Let's go in. I don't think that's it, but let's... Him.
This is it. I just need to place the disc in the opening, just like in the picture.
All the riddle. Invisible, how can I read it? What happens at night will be judged in daylight. What stays hidden in the dark will be revealed in full light.
That number sequence isn't random.
Okay, so... What happens at night will be judged in daylight. What has this? Okay. 1864 AD. Yeah, but but I need another clue. What stays hidden in the dark will be revealed in full light. Is there anything here?
Jesus points at the gate of hell? I don't get it. I don't think I want to.
Gates of hell. Is he holding something in the picture? Hmm. It's 1864, but what's... So 1864 AD.
That number sequence isn't random.
AD. Okay.
Looks like a set of dates. Each corresponds to one letter.
1773 plus C. Or 1773 plus C. Okay. It's E. I think so. 1823 plus M. So it's G. 1410 plus N. Fourteen ten plus O. We go 13 something plus D. 7 plus wasn't it? I. 1791 plus E. $1791 S. I don't think I have to check the other one. Hmm. 1966.
Bingo. That was well
Okay.
thought out, Nicolas.
Just some trinket. It looks like it could fit somewhere.
Put the apple in the right place.
Here.
A hidden mirror in our house. I've got to check that out. What was that cursed place? What do all those words and symbols mean?
Crap, it's a puzzle again. Both saw through a hole in the wall what my father did to that lady. Hunting dangerous game is the most fun. Liars, thieves, murderers, forgers, monsters, saddies, he and I. god, Nicolas was locked up in a dark room by his father, mentally abused. It's a good thing he wasn't all alone. But why did he never mention the other boy in his diary? Not even his name was written in it. Crap. There's so many pages. So I apologized so many times, but he says I must be punished to learn. Dad, why are you hurting me? I kept asking. He was so furious that his face went red. Finally he spat and said, why do you keep hurting us? Darkness is the worst, I hate it. There is nothing that scares me more. I don't know what I did wrong this time. Maybe I didn't do anything. Maybe I was just wrong when I was even born. I think my father wants to get rid of me. It's not because I did something wrong, it's about me. He just doesn't want me in his life. I'm a nuisance to him. What else could it be? The fact I took his pencil, the one I wrote with now, whenever a bit of light comes in through the cracks, I really don't know. I've had a dream where I took off my clothes and ran around the inn naked, yelling at guests like crazy. They were scared of me. They were adults and yet they were scared. It was just a dream. In fact, I'm the one who is scared. I broke a plate, all my dinner wasted. Father thought I did it on purpose. I never do anything on purpose. My hands are shaking. I can't write anymore. I'm not alone here. He's walking around the house too. I'm not sure if I like it. He's not saying anything, just smiling. I'm looking down, not saying anything. He's actually nice to me, not the way I first thought he was. At least I have some company for my trips to the woods. I can't tell my father anything, he would get mad. Today it's the same old story, closet and darkness. But this time he's here with me. I tell him I was good and it wasn't my fault. It's my father and others to blame. The old man locks me up because he's ashamed of me. He'd rather I hadn't been born or I was someone else. At first he doesn't believe me, but then he says I'm right. He tells me not to worry and to be patient. He says everything will be alright. I tell him it already is, because neither of us will be alone again. Crap. I'm not a child anymore. I don't have to listen to my father just because he's bigger and older. I'm smart and have a lot of ideas. I talked about them when we both sat in the dark. He said it's sick, so what? Maybe I'm sick after what the wall has done to me? At night we would go in the woods to hunt for dangerous beasts. He went to sleep, so I'm going alone. The old man has brought a new horde to the inn. No one will notice. I saw Whitehead beat the miner in the face. I clenched my fist, dreaming they are beating them both to a pulp. He has no idea what I've planned, but it's only a matter of days. I will tell him soon. I know where the old man keeps gunpowder barrels. As soon as we get out of this fucking closet, we're going to have a ball. I asked the dame from the inn if she would show me her twat. She told the old man, plus she took me for N. Now we're both rotting in here. Should have fucking killed her. People like that are just a waste of space. The closet is the worst fucking thing. I wish I could shatter it to goddamn pieces. Well, I know a similar place. In fact, it's quite the same. Dark, cold, and hell-like. Must burn if we want to put an end to our suffering. People are sucking fucking scum. I said it all along. So he's the one who burned the inn? Nope. I make long trips without even moving. 1 plus beast.
The man in the mask. Now I know who he is. What the hell is that?
Down.
Someone's at the door.
Can I see anything from... Nope. Oh my god. Chapter 10. The Man in the Mask. I know who he is now. I figured out when he came to my aid again. He's my father. When the detective died, he turned into a nice phantom that almost took my life. The frost scorched the skin on my hands and face, icicles headed for my heart. But my father, hidden behind the mask and the top hat, came to my rescue one more time. He shows up and disappears like a ghost. Does that mean he's dead like the others? And now he's trying to protect me from beyond the grave? I should have recognized him before. Clothes, top hat. But he was the bane of my existence when he was alive, so why is he on my side now? The more I know, the less I understand. So we skip the mine with Nicolas.
The man in the mask. It's him. My father. Why is he protecting me? What is he trying to tell me?
So another chapter is finished. I think we're getting close to the end of the game. I think there are 12 chapters or something like that. So anyway, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.